got pulled over, and what he said is he pulled me over because he says failure to maintain lane, which I asked him, I said, are you? I said, really? I said, what's the definition of that? I said, because when you say that, I'm thinking of swerving. And he was trying to explain, oh, when you hit the right, whatever, the lane, and you do that multiple times, that's when we pull you over. And I said, well, I must have been oblivious. I said, because I thought I was doing pretty good, and I've been riding in the right lane for I've been in the right lane the whole time. And then what happened, he said, well, you got a dash camera? I said, I sure do. He said, well, you should have captured it. So I'm definitely going to look on my camera, if you will, because I know that's a bunch of BS. But I will say that he seems like he was a pretty cool guy, though. So we're gonna let it play how it plays. All right, y'all. So I'm back, and let me just start out. Spoiler alert: I got no tickets, no nothing. It was just basically a warning, which I found to be really comical, really interesting, because his analogy was, yeah, you know, you came close to that white line quite a few times and came back over a couple times, and you know, that's why I pulled you over. And I'm thinking to myself, I didn't break the line, I didn't go over into the shoulder to the point where you hit the rumble strips, none of that. And it wasn't like I jerked over, he saw me and I jerked. He said, I didn't do none of that. He said he just saw the trailer. And to me, you can't even keep a trailer, a truck period, fully straight. I mean, you're not going to hold that line perfect. Just the natural movement of the trailer is going to cause that. I could see if it was like I went and he was like, oh shit, and you pull over, you can clearly see like if you're distracted or something, or you know, you dozed off or something. But here it is, I had plenty of hours, I wasn't sleepy, nowhere near, only went 130 miles up and 130 miles back, rode the lane the whole time, and I only cruise at 63 miles an hour, 64 tops. So I had my cruise control set. I knew it wasn't speeding, you know, and you know, but again, he was such a cool guy that I just was like, okay, I was like, officer, I guess maybe I was just oblivious as to what I thought that I was seeing. And even looking at the camera does not show none of what he's talking about. So, you know, which again, when you're looking at the camera, looking down at the road, I don't even, you know, I see the line, but I don't see much movement, you know, whereas the back of the trailer is going to do a little bit more movement than the front of the truck is. So I don't think that was a good way to really tell. And I think what he saw was just a natural movement of the trailer, you know, slightly moving up against the line, because I ride that right pretty close. You know, I like to stay away as far from that center left side as I can. And I don't know, maybe he just wasn't used to seeing that, but you know, nonetheless, we ended up talking about other stuff. Matter of fact, we started talking about the channel and stuff, but I didn't, you know, record him and get him on because I didn't want to, you know, violate anybody's privacy, anything like that or whatever. But the state trooper was good. You know how it is over in Georgia. So, you know, considering, you know, he just wanted to check things out, and he looked at my logs and he said he was satisfied with looking at the logs, that, you know, I had time and it looks like I was, you know, well rested. So, you know, it wasn't nothing for nothing. So, you know, you can't be mad for them, you know, doing their job. But I just thought that was wild, and I was trying to figure out how to send him the stuff, because he had wanted me to just, you know, send it to him, but he just ended up just looking at my tablet and going that route. But I told him, I said, man, I haven't been pulled over in years, like a pull over, you know. Yeah, I've been, you know, had my check stops and stuff like that in my inspections, but pulled over, I haven't been pulled over even in my car, you know, in probably 10 plus years, 15 years. So I told him, I said, I don't know, you got to bear with me on this because I've never really been pulled over in years. But it was good. It was good. And I just say all that to say, man, you know, we just got to be compliant and you know, be cool, man, because you just never know, man. You know, these guys are not always bad guys, you know. And sometimes your attitude and your energy is gonna um, reflect their energy. But that's why, you know, I have cameras in my truck and everything. So, you know, for these kind of situations, if it comes to a point where I have to, you know, fight anything like that. But for the most part, I think most stuff can be resolved depending on your energy to the situation. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm back home. I'm about to go ahead and chill. I gotta get back up about 10 and run this load in for the delivery. It has a 12:30 delivery, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my reset and get some rest, and probably will take tomorrow off for sure. So I'll holler at you. It's your boy QDZ, Double Easy. How about you out there, dropper?